Jagran brings for the aspirants current affairs for the week 30th January to 2nd February 2016 that will be of immense help in their preparation. Current affairs headline: World Wetlands Day observed with theme Wetlands for Our Future, Sustainable Livelihoods. Major General Menon to head United Nations Disengagement Observer Force. Himachal Pradesh to spend 15 crore rupees on Swachh Bharat mission in Kinnaur. UK granted license to use gene editing techniques on human embryos. Vietnam lifted ban on import of Indian groundnut. Saroj Kumar Jha appointed Senior Director for Fragility, Conflict and Violence Group at World Bank. First revised estimates of macroeconomic indicators for 2014-15 released. Novak Djokovic won the 2016 Australian Open men's singles title. Current affairs in detail. World Wetlands Day observed with theme Wetlands for Our Future, Sustainable Livelihoods. The day was observed on 2nd February 2016. It is observed to mark the adoption of the Convention on Wetlands in the city of Ramsar in Iran in 1971. The theme highlights the value of wetlands in securing local livelihoods through different activities. The day is observed to promote, create awareness, and ensure positive and affirmative action for conservation of wetlands. Major General Menon to head United Nations Disengagement Observer Force. His appointment was announced by UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. Menon succeeded Lieutenant General Purnachandra Thapa of Nepal. Thapa will complete his assignment on 7th February 2016. UNDOF was established on 31st May 1974 following the agreed disengagement of Israeli and Syrian forces in the Golan. Himachal Pradesh to spend 15 crore rupees on Swachh Bharat mission in Kinnaur. The funds will be utilized on capacity building and organizing workshops for awareness. Target has been fixed to involve all the schools, government institutions and villages. Every single household will be given 12,000 rupees for toilet construction. A special cleanliness drive will be launched with the help of youth and Mahila Mandals in all 65 panchayats. UK granted license to use gene editing techniques on human embryos. The license was granted by HEFA to the Francis Crick Institute. Under the license, the institute is allowed to genetically modify human embryos for research purposes. It will help to understand infertility and miscarriage issues. With this, the UK became one of the first countries in the world to give authorization for experimentation on human embryos. Earlier, China allowed similar research on a limited scale. Vietnam lifted ban on import of Indian groundnut. The Plant Protection Department of Vietnam (PPD) will issue import permits for groundnuts for 18th January 2016. The lifting of ban has come in the wake of visit of Vietnam delegation to India in December 2015. Vietnam had temporarily suspended import of Indian groundnuts due to interceptions of quarantine pests in consignments of groundnuts. Saroj Kumar Jha appointed Senior Director for Fragility, Conflict and Violence Group at World Bank. Jha was appointed to provide strategic leadership to address the challenge of fragility, conflict and violence. The World Bank President Jim Young Kim assigned the new role to Jha. Jha also worked as the World Bank's Global Manager for Disaster Risk Management Practice. First revised estimates of macroeconomic indicators for 2014-15 released. The Central Statistics Office also released second revised estimates of the years 2011-12 to 2013-14 with base year 2011-12. Nominal gross domestic product at current prices for the year 2014-15 was estimated at 124.88 lakh crore rupees. The rate of GCF to GDP declined from 34.7% during 2013-14 to 34.2% in the year 2014-15. Novak Djokovic won the 2016 Australian Open men's singles title. In the final played at Melbourne, Djokovic defeated Andy Murray of Britain in straight sets 6-1, 7-5, 7-6. With the win, Djokovic retained his title and also equalled the record of Roy Emerson's record of 6 Australian Open singles titles. Djokovic claimed his 11th Grand Slam title to match the totals of Rod Laver and John Borg. For more on current affairs, log on to jagranjosh.com.